Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to an area where you should not be judged, and you will not be judged, because all of us are weird as hell. Hope all of you are doing well. I got cereal right here. Hope all of you are doing well. If not, let me put some ease on that stress button and help you out just a little bit, because I know that feeling, and I know how it feels to be stressed out, and I know how down sometimes you can be just based on living this life. Well, some of us, not all of us, some of us. To be honest, this video, I wanted to do this video a while. For a while now, I just didn't know how to do it, but I think I think it's best just to do it off my head instead of like writing notes. So, as you can tell, the title, it's called Normal Person. I am normal. Or, I am normal. You know, it's kind of personal stuff, you know, but sometimes it's ever since I was like a little kid or like a teenager, like maybe like 14, 15, I always wanted to be like this different kid. I would walk down the hallways back in like when was this, 07, 08, and I would see all these kids, right, like they would try to look like one another, like they would buy the same shoes, they would do the same haircut, the same hairstyle, same with the girls. They would get certain nails done, they would dress a certain way, get pants, the exact same pants some other girl had, and then dudes will buy the same sneakers, stuff like that. But I've always had this thing in my mind that my whole, like, what I wanted was a way to like stand out from everybody, to just look my own way, to look different, to look weird, if you want to put it that way. Not to look similar to the rest, because then you'll never be able to pop out, from the crowd. You're gonna be blending in, and no one's really gonna notice you. I mean, that's why because I did those things, that's why I managed to have 2 or 3 bullies, girls who pick on me, and dudes who pick on me too. Back in like 6th grade, 7th grade, and they would ask me, what are those sneakers? And I'm like, my pops got me them, and then they would be like, well, they're ugly. I'm like, oh well, if they are ugly, I guess. And then the thing is, when I was like, a teenager, 13, 14, I wasn't the type to like start altercations or arguments or let alone fight, physically fight anybody. And they will push me around and say bad names, belittle me, do a lot of stuff to me. Some dude, I remember I was doing like some homework on a piece of paper, and then this dude just came out of nowhere, just grabbed my piece of paper and just crumbled it up and just threw it at me. I'm like, I just stared at him like, what was that for, man? And then I remember he was like, because I want to. What are you gonna do? Luckily, I barely started that homework, so it wasn't that difficult to start again. So, but yeah, you know, it's just, or I will dress a certain, I will do my hair a certain way. I don't know, man. My whole point was not to look like everybody else. I wanted to look like me, to look how I wanted to look like, and then I wanted to present myself towards the world. But I mean, I was a kid. I was stupid. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what I was doing. Apparently, I was just attracting more bullies and girls picking on me. But I mean, it is what it is. You know, that's. I just, to this day, I still do it. You know, I don't care what anybody else thinks about. Like now, it's even more different now. I mean, we are older. I work with people that are adults. They don't just pick on you because of how you look or whatever you do with your hair. Well, I think we're a bit more mature than that. But I don't like just let it slide. Nowadays, if like somebody makes fun of me, or I'll be like, cool. But if like people will really dig in and like start insulting me for no reason, and then I will probably walk up to them and be like, hey man, what's your problem? You got a problem with me? If you got a problem, say it in my face. Tell me straight up. What did I do? Maybe we can change this. But sometimes there's nothing we can do. People will hate you forever. No matter what you do, no matter, even if you try to like bury the hatchet with whoever, they have a reason to not like to hate you, to not like you. Okay, but to hate you, I think that's just absurd. But I mean, it is what it is. This is a cold, cruel world, and unfortunately, we live in it. And it sucks to say, but to this day, I always I still think like I'm normal. You know, I don't I dye my hair a lot of times. I get tattoos on these weird spots, but no one really cares enough to even ask me what do they mean, what are they about, do they mean something to you? Oh, did you go through something? And I did, but I don't just brag like, you see this, I got this tattoo because of this. I mean, that's none of their business. It's just me. But if they ask, I'll gladly tell them. But if they just make fun of me, like, man, what the hell is that tattoo, man? It looks like a giant spatula or whatever, you know. Then I'll be like, it's not a spatula, buddy. It's an anvil. Get it right. But, you know, it just sucks, you know. Like, I remember, now that I look back, there was like these two girls I remember back in high school. Like I think it was the 11th grade. They were so kind to me, and I just never. I was a shy dude. I mean, I still am. Every time a girl would talk to me, especially like a very pretty girl, I would be like, I would be like, you know, like, hi, like, just be shy, because I wasn't really like the type to like get, oh yeah, that girl, I'm gonna get her number, that girl, I'm gonna get her number, I'm gonna talk to this girl. Not really, because like I said, I've always been shy, and I never really talk to people, and it takes a lot for me to like come out of my comfort zone and talk to you, you know, and feel comfortable towards you. It just takes a lot. It doesn't matter, you can be a girl, a man. Like I could be working with you, but I'll stay to myself and just stay quiet unless, you know, we talk about work or other stuff. But other than that, no, I just stay quiet. And then these two girls, I remember, like I was in my locker, and then one girl passed by and be like, "Hi, Jordy, how are you?" I'm like, "Good, how are you?" And then just started, "Oh, nothing, just going on my way to class. I gotta be late, so I'll see you later." I was like, "Okay, no problem." thought that was just a one-time thing, but then like the next day she was like, "Hi, Jordy." So I just, now that I look back, I think she had a crush on me, but at the moment in high school, I thought she was just trying to be friendly. Maybe she's just trying to be like, I'm gonna talk to this loser because he doesn't have any friends. And I did have friends, maybe like two friends that I really, really like, you know, did things with, like go to the mall, play sports with, watch movies, play video games with. Just two. Nothing else. No double digits. Never. Because for some reason, most of them just don't like my ass. If you watch my previous videos, I have a lot of stories, a lot of dudes just hating me for no reason. That one guy, Edgar, because I couldn't find him a girl. Like, I couldn't find them, because I guess girls were like commenting on my pictures. Oh, you're cute, or whatever, I don't remember. And then this guy was like, yeah, you got all the hoes, buddy. You should find me one. I'm like, it's my job to find you a girl, buddy. That's your job. You do it yourself. Why are you asking me? Are you gonna pay me? No. So, pause off, buddy. Come on. And then in the end, he ended up hating me, and then like started problems with me, harassing me, accusing me of doing things. And then we were cool. We were like English buddies and gym buddies. But everything changed, man. And it was all because of him. Just, I don't know. The people don't give a rat's ass about me to get to know me, and that's fine. But just don't talk down on me or just insult me for no reason. That guy was my friend for a little bit, and then he turned into an enemy, like almost immediately, because I only knew him like for like for like one semester, and then he turned into an enemy immediately, and he started it. And then now I think he got deported back to Chihuahua, Mexico. But you know, it is what it is. And then other dudes, they'll make up lies about me. Like they'll be like, "Hey, this guy, he's gay. Don't talk to him." I'm like, "Me, I'm gay." Then like this is like back in, I think it was in 10th grade, because I was wearing purple. No, I was wearing a pink shirt, and pink socks. And then I'm like, I never knew wearing a certain color made you gay. I'm pretty sure being gay is like touching men's genitalia. I have never done that, so I mean, again, there's nothing wrong being gay. I'm not gay. So I don't know why these dudes are making a rumor that I was gay. And then I remember when I was eating my cheeseburger, I think it was 10th grade. This girl came up to me and she was pretty cute, and I'm like, oh, okay, I wonder what she wants. She's like, I'm like, yeah. Like, excuse me, I just wanted to ask you, are you gay? I'm like, damn. I'm like, no, I'm not gay. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I was confused because I heard that you were gay. That's just hooking you up with my friend. What? I'm like, I wanted to snap on her, but it wasn't her fault. So I'm like, no, I'm not kidding, sorry. And I just looked that way and like ignored her. She's like, okay. Walked back to her table and gave her buddy the bad news. But damn, man, like, you hate me that much? You have to make up rumors that I'm gay? Fuck. First this weird, now I'm gay. Damn. But you know, it is what it is. It wasn't like a rumor that stuck to me, because I got a girlfriend the next year, 11th grade. So I guess all that was at the table. But man, public school is wild. The world is wild. All these fools that were raised by these other fools are wild. Like my mom and dad, I'm not saying they're the best parents, but they didn't raise me to be some kind of bully and just pick on people for no reason. I was never raised that way. I mind my own business and I don't bother people. I don't. If I see injustice, then I'll speak up. But if I don't see anything, I see people minding their own business, doing their own thing. I don't bother nobody. And that's how I've always been since I was like little. And I still am to this day. I'm starting to be better, evolve, you know, be more of a kind person, give more than receive. Because I'm not really like a receiver. I like to give, to make people feel good. You know, like give them anything, compliments, a pat in the back, be like, hey man, don't worry, it'll be fine. It'll be better in the future. Just take it easy. Keep calm. It'll be all right in the end. But that's pretty much it for me. As far as me, other than that, no, I've never. I mean, I've got into fights, but they were like when I was like old, like maybe 18 up, and they were like justified fights because I never started nothing. I was defending myself, or I was defending somebody else. But that's another category. Forget that now. I don't know why I'm doing this video. I guess I just wanted to put this out there in my channel, just to know, like, if you are watching my videos, and just know this though, if you think you're weird, or you think that people think you're weird, screw them. It doesn't matter what they think, man. It matters what you think and what you really are and what you represent. I don't do anything. I don't do nothing. I don't do drugs. I don't smoke. I don't drink alcohol. I don't go out there and start problems with people for no reason. I don't do none of that stuff. I don't. I'm not saying if you drink alcohol once in a while, you're a bad person. No. I'm just saying, like, I don't do none of that stuff. There's no reason for me to be drunk and start problems in the first place, because I'm always sober. But like, I've always been labeled as like a weird kid, or like a quiet kid, or a loser kid, ever since I was like in elementary school, like 5th grade. But I mean, I'm still here, and I'm still a loser. It doesn't matter. It's not bad. It's not a bad thing to be a loser in their eyes, as long as you're a winner in your eyes. Dude, I'm working with people that are like way older than me. They're like 42. Some dude's like 36, and they live with a roommate, or they're divorced, or they live in an apartment, or they're like struggling to get a house. Boy, I already have a house. I've been having a house ever since I was 25. Why? Because I mind my own business, and I stay in the safe side. I stay in the safe side. I don't start problems with anything, with anybody, or I don't go and start problems with the police, so I can go end up in jail, and then my jobs are held up, then get fired, and then I do this. Some guy at my job, he said that I lost my previous job because I was drunk, and I came in there drunk. I'm like, dude, why would you go to your job drunk? He's like, I was making good money too. I was making 6 figures. I'm like, damn. And you lost your job because you were drunk in the morning when you were going in. You might as well called off. You see, that's what I'm saying. Like, how can you be so stupid to do stuff like that? I know me. Even if I did drink, which I don't, but if I did, I would never even drink a day before I'm going to work, let alone like get drunk at the night and then wake up and be drunk still. No. Some people are just different, but some people learn from their mistakes. Some people don't learn from their mistakes, and they keep doing those mistakes. And I wish there was a way I could tell them, or I can help people that are like that, but everything I say just doesn't really matter to them, and that's fine. Sometimes you have to learn yourself. Like me, I've done many mistakes. Not that big a mistake, like losing my job because I came in late or I came in drunk, but like I bought like the wrong car, I bought the wrong motorcycle, I should have never paid money for this thing, and now I owe money to this guy. Stuff like that. And you learn, you process what you did wrong, and you go back and you try to like not, focus on not doing it ever again, because you know how it felt in the first place. You know how you felt, you know how it put you, you know how your mind was. Don't do it again, because you know how it feels. Don't do it again. But yeah, that's pretty much the way I see things. And not to be too personal, but I'm glad for my previous relationship. That girl made me feel many things that I never thought I would feel. And she made me be more social towards people, more communicative towards people, to try to like talk to them, because I was really uncomfortable every time I would go to the store, and I wasn't right in the mind to talk to anybody, because I was just shy, I was just afraid, but now it's a little easier for me, and I thank her for helping me in those things. Because sometimes you just gotta say, hey, how are you? Hope you're doing well, take care now. Because sometimes those people don't hear nothing in their whole day. Nothing. Who knows, you might be saving a life. Maybe you will never know. But it's just good sometimes, to like be able to talk to people well, without being awkward, without them judging you. I don't judge people. Like, if a guy is wearing a sombrero with Jordans, hey man, if that's your thing, give it your all. I don't judge, because I see myself and I see how I look. I see how I sound. I see how I come about. I see it. I know for a fact people will be like, oh, who's that weirdo, ugly dude? Or like, hey buddy, what do you have, fucking vagina holes in your ears? Or stuff like that. Don't worry about it. I just did it. Don't worry about it. I don't ask nobody what they do. Or those people that have those gauges are like this big. I mean, I wouldn't do it, but if that's your thing, go ahead. Doesn't bother me. Or you get tattoos in your eye. I mean, if that's your thing, do it. I wouldn't, because fuck that. It's not in my eye. First off, me even touching my eye hurts. Imagine like a needle. Forget it. That's just, I wish more people were like more open-minded, man. And instead of judging, just take your time. Talk to the person, get to know them, what they're about, because you just might not know it, but that person might be the coolest person you'll ever meet. If you just give them a chance, give her a chance. Most of the time when I go to gas stations, I know this is a weird thing for me to do, but when I see people going into the store or the shop, the gas station, I usually wait until they go in, and then I can open the door by myself and not hold the door for anybody, because I don't know what it is. I think it's an ego thing, like or being prideful. I open the door for the person behind me, and they don't say thanks, I appreciate it, nothing. They don't say nothing. They just, it kind of irks me in my mind, because I know it's silly. It's a silly thing. You shouldn't care. I shouldn't care. But every time someone holds the door for me, I always say, thank you, sir, appreciate it. That's just how I say it. I don't know. Maybe it's just a weird thing, but I don't feel comfortable not saying anything. I mean, this person stood there, held the door for me until I made it there. I appreciate it. Thank you. But, for me to do that and not get the same back in return, I mean, that just irks me. That's why I just don't like opening doors for anybody. That's why I wait until everybody goes in and then I go in. I mean, again, it's probably a silly thing, a stupid thing, but it's just how I am. Or like, on trying to think. I had it in my mind, just forgot. What was it? Hold the door. Hold the door. And like, thank you, sir. Yeah, no problem. Of course. Stuff like that. You know, like the simple. No problem, sir. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Anything works. Anything. But I mean, I guess people just are different. They're just, I don't know, man. Anyway, and then I'm also like, I have this thing when, I don't know, but maybe, I mean, tell me guys, if any of you, if you guys can relate to this, because I'm going crazy here. Me, when somebody asks me for something that's around me, I never throw it at them like they're some kind of animal. I don't do that, because I don't expect that in return. I expect that, like, it's like, hey buddy, can you hand me that pen? Sure. Here you go. Here you go. I don't even expect a thank you. That's fine. Just, here you go. And get it like this. Sometimes I've seen people, hey man, can I borrow that pencil? Yeah, sure. I don't know. Sorry for that noise, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like that. You're a human being. Hand the pen or the object to the person in their hand like a human being. You don't throw it at them. Now let's change it up. If he's far all the way over there, he's like, hey, throw it. That's different. He's giving me the okay to throw it at him. But, or if I do it, you know, vice versa. But like, you're a human being. Here you go, man. And you take it. Hand. You don't throw it at them. I remember one time I was living with my parents. And I bought a shirt, right? For some strange reason, my dad opened it, right? He opened the package and he ripped it, and he's like, what the F is this? He's like, I looked at it, I'm like, oh yeah, remember, that's my shirt. We're at the patio, like in the backyard, and he throws it at me, like where the concrete's at, and I think the concrete was wet. I'm like, and the shirt was white. And I'm like, and I was like, what the why, man? He just walked in. Like, dude, that's so unnecessary. One, why are you opening the mail that's not yours? And second, why do you care what's inside of it? It's not yours. And third, why throw it outside? You know, that's just stupid of me. Or, I mean, stupid of him. Again, I can't do that. I can't. I have, you know, I believe in this. You give respect in order to receive it. If you don't give respect, don't ever expect it. I always try to be respectful with everybody, you know, any little thing, you know, like, thank you. Anything, like if they say, if I sneeze and they say bless you, thank you. Or they open the door for me, thank you. Or they help me out with anything, with some kind of work problem, or like whatever problem, and they help me out. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, man. Anything, or you know, anything simple, like, hey, can I borrow your phone so I can call my mom? He lets me borrow the phone. I call. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Stuff like that. But I guess some people are just different. They don't really like use their heads, but or they just like being disrespected, or they don't care about anything. I don't know. I mean, me and my brother, we're kind of the same when it comes to those things, about the door, about throwing stuff at people, stuff like that. And we can really relate to that. The guy that has all the colognes and Vampire Weekend. Some of you commented on my video. hiccups, sorry. But yeah, I just want to say to everybody, if you've been labeled weird, guess what? You're not weird. You're normal. You have always been normal. You've always been normal. You just live in this world where people see you as weird, so you start to believe it. But nah, you don't believe shit. Those people are just ignorant. They don't know nothing about you. You're normal. You're a cool person. You're a legit person. You're a kind person. Don't let the negativity get inside and change who you are, because you might be weird to them, but to the people who love you, truthfully, they don't see you as weird. And if they do, they learn to accept it and not use it against you. That's just how I see it. Because my mom, she knows how weird I am. For a fact, she knows how weird I am. She's probably one of the only ones that knows how weird I am, because I tell her everything. Like all my personal problems, my sex life, all the things I go through, all the things I think, stuff like that, all the partners that I've been with, their reactions, everything. There's no holds barred with my mom. With my dad, I'm a little shy with him, but I'm more like anything with my mom. I'll tell her just about anything, and I don't really take her judgment like hard, because she's my mom, and if she really tells me, hey bro, that's bad, then I have to like really come back and think about this, then it is bad. Like, one thing that she don't like is my firearms. She don't like that stuff. She's not about it. She hates it. She don't want to talk about it. She don't want to look at them. But I mean, it is what it is. I'm still gonna take her to the shooting range this Saturday. So I don't care. She's gonna learn to accept the fact that we need firearms. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna let you all go. I don't know if you guys are sleeping or just chilling or just watching TV or just jacking off. You better not be jacking off to me though. But, you know, I hope all of you sleep well, or sleeping well. I hope all of you have a good day, a good week, whatever. Good night. And just remember that I love you. All of you. All of you are great people who help me, support me, and I'll always be here if you guys need anything, any advice. But you don't need my advice. I'm a weird dumbass. So, but again, just let me know how your day's going, how your night's going, and I hope I'll see you on the next video.